What's up, everybody? It's your Queen Kilo back with another episode of Unruly Plug, where we speak positivity into the Black community while listening to independent artists from all over the world, okay? In today's episode, we're talking about crash outs and how to manage your emotions so you don't crash out. It's getting hot outside, and as much as I hate the stereotype, we all know there's plenty truth in what they say about violence in the summertime. Okay? And if I'm being real, crashing out has been way, way, way too normalized. So today we're canceling that. Okay? This episode is for everybody who ever felt like they was 1 second away from catching a charge. Okay? This is your intervention. This is your love letter from me on how to get out of that mentality, because we've all been triggered or heated and about to do something that might cost us our freedom and our peace or our future. But today we're talking about how to catch yourself right before that moment hits. Take us away with the intro, baby.
Unruly, unruly, unruly,
I had a
unruly,
brain fart.
unruly, 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 unruly,
Don't
unruly, unruly,
listen. I'm new to
unruly.
this, but I'm still true to this. So all right. First off, let's talk about what it means to even crash out. In that moment, when pressure, pain, or pride boils over and you act out in a way that can't be undone, you swing on somebody and end up in cuffs, or you send a text message that just blows up your whole world. Maybe you even quit a job or burned a bridge or lashed out, all because you just couldn't pause for a second. Let's be real. Okay, this crash out culture has been glorified in music, social media, and sometimes in our own homes, out of our own mouths. Like, it's that glorification of going out, guns blazing, choosing violence over vulnerability and chaos over clarity. But what we're really seeing is unhealed trauma. We grew up in survival mode, not being taught how to regulate, reflect, or retreat when needed, just to react, defend, or protect your pride at all costs. But let me ask you this. What's the cost of pride when it lands you in jail? Or 6 feet under? Or just spiraling in regret? It's deeper than anger. It's emotional illiteracy. And it's killing us spiritually, mentally, and socially, and way many more ways. I'm just trying to keep it brief. And I get it, because when life hits, when people test you and you feel like you ain't got nothing to lose, crashing out feels justified. And your friends might make you feel like it's justified, or the law might make you feel like it's justified. But guess what? Justified does not mean smart. Okay? Now let's talk about the root of it, because a lot of us, especially Black folk, are like we're walking around holding in years of unprocessed pain. And I can't speak for every Black person around, but from what I've witnessed personally is childhood trauma that has never been unpacked, or environments that forced us to always be on defense, or a system designed to make us feel powerless, or growing up in environments where showing emotion was a weakness. So they have that man up or stop crying before I give you something to cry about, emotional guidance for us. And that was just basically what we had to deal with. And then conflict resolution seemed like you were yelling or fighting, or silent treatments. We were taught to suppress and not express. I can't, like I said, I can't speak for everybody, but a lot of people that I know, a lot of people in the environments that I grew up in, can relate to that. So when life hits us hard as adults and we're on our own processing these emotions, like a breakup or some type of betrayal or financial stress, any type of rejection, whatever it is, we always, well, not always, but we react in that survival mindset. And if no one ever modeled emotional maturity, how do you even know how to practice it? So when someone disrespects us, or like cuts us off in traffic or plays with us in some type of way, and no one ever modeled that good behavior, what are we doing? It's just about that moment. It could have been 100 moments before that that never got released. And that's emotional compression. And if you don't find a way to release it in a healthy way, you will explode. Ask me how I know. Let's get into some tools and some ways that can help you manage your emotions and keep your power. So, one, let's just take a second to respond. Don't just say what's on your mind and respond instantly. Give yourself a minute and a half. Pause, breathe, reflect, do like whatever you have to do, but let those chemicals out of your body before you make a reckless decision. Please give yourself a minute and a half. You'd be surprised how long a minute and a half is when you're about to crash out. It's a very long time, and it's enough time for you to reflect and think about what you're about to do. Okay? The next thing is going to be to acknowledge whatever you're feeling. Like, instead of saying, you just pissed me off, like get specific and say, I feel disrespected, or I feel powerless right now, or I feel unseen. Like, give yourself some control and acknowledge what you're feeling. Another thing for me, I say this in every mental health related episode, is journaling. I'm serious. Y'all will be surprised how far you can actually go with putting those words on paper or in your notepad that nobody else has to see, because you've actually expressed it. You've let it out. Okay. Even if you never, ever, ever read it again, I read it again sometimes, but even if you don't, like, get it out of your body, get it out of your head, get it out of your mind. Like, your phone is in your hand anyway. That notes app is right around the corner. It's like a weapon. Okay. Next, I'm going to say to find a safe outlet, like, because journaling isn't for everybody. Boxing could be your thing, or weightlifting. I know a lot of people who weightlift. Running, for the people who like to run, that actually releases a lot of endorphins. So I think that will be a great way. As you can see, I ain't been running, but I might think about it. Not, I might think about it. Art, for the people out here who do music, come on now. Like I keep saying, use that music to express yourself for real. Or the dancers out there, go ahead and get all of that bad energy up out of there. Obviously, I can't dance, so I like to move my mindset. I go to therapy, and I keep telling y'all this, and I'm going to beat it in your heads. But if you don't want to do it, whatever, find a safe space, okay? If it's your safe homies, I don't know, somebody or something. Okay. The last tip is going to be to walk away and protect your peace. I know. Don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear that, walk away, because what? It makes you feel weak or something? Do you feel like if you walk away, you look like somebody else won or something? I I don't know. I think maybe I've just reached that age or that mindset where walking away actually makes me feel empowered. Like, you have control. Nobody else was able to convince you otherwise, okay? And sometimes your silence is louder than any clap back that you can give. Like, you don't have to prove that you're real for nobody if you know that you're real. You can prove that you're wiser. Mm-hmm. All right, now let's take a quick break from crashing out to listen to some music. Now we got some good submissions, and I know y'all heard Scooby Austin before. He does gospel music. He does gospel music, and he produces. I remember having a lot of conversations and sharing a lot of his stuff, so you've probably seen him on our page. But if you haven't, take a listen because it's some really good stuff. He makes really, really good music. And I think that, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead and take a break and listen to that.
Yahweh, Yahweh, all praise be unto Elohim, Jehovah Rapha, the King. Acts 1 and 8, power when the Holy Ghost comes upon you, and you will be my witnesses. Yeah, ain't no high like the Most High, and we glorify, and my flow been circumcised, so it must be televised. And who write your lyrics, copyright to El Shaddai. When I worship Elohim, he write my story with eternal life. Calling on my higher power, no man knows the day and hour. Satan seeking to devour, push him back and watch him cower. Consecrate to elevate, praises be to Elohim. Let that word penetrate, revelation in my dreams. Holy Spirit taking over, giving honor to Jehovah. I don't gotta quote the quota, rapper got me crossing over. I ain't gotta do it over, I ain't lucky with no quota. Rapper got me crossing over, I don't gotta quote no quota. In my room, like the upper room, yeah, he speaks to me like a bride waiting for the groom. I wait patiently when he cracked the tomb, cause the room, it was blatantly. Jesus was the greater of the good, let me taste and see. Oh, how great the name of Yahweh, I give you praise. Words spoken from a Jose, yeah, you know I'm saved. Oh, how great the name of Yahweh, yeah, I give you praise. Words spoken from a Jose, yeah, you know I'm saved. Lord, let your power fall, let your power fall. They don't think you can do it, so these words. Lord, let your power, the Holy Ghost come upon them. They don't think they heard the words. Just show them more. Lord, let your power begin to speak the powerful. They don't the Holy Spirit came on. Just show them. Lord, let your power come on us. At the beginning, they don't think you can do it. Just show them more. Excuse me if I preach with no discretion. It's a truthful blessing. Here's the salad, so let's start addressing. My only confession, I need intercession. I know he paved the way, so his name I'ma keep professing. Apostolic, so I plow them fields. My soul ain't up for grabs, Satan. No, this ain't make a deal. I'd rather be humble and just stay in his will. I wanna follow the ghost that's been keeping me filled. Those who want the fame think it's power when they hit their name. It's a shame you can't keep them tame. Let me make it plain. I just state my claim, they be vain. Picture perfect frame. It's a different game when I say your name. Make it rain, rain. I praise. The harder they fall, the price he paid just to answer my call. The nights I cried, the life I lived. Everybody got a story. What's the price you give? Lord, let your power fall, let your power fall. Yahweh, we worship you. You can do it, but you show 'em more. Yeah, Lord, let your power fall, let your power fall. They don't think you can. Let everybody see what you can do. Lord, let your power fall. I once heard it before. They don't think you can do it, but you show 'em more. Lord, got your power, let you to show you who's God. They don't think you can do it, but you show. See, everybody got a story. Everybody got a story and a place they've been to. But you don't know the climb that it took for them to get to where they at. So don't you ever despise small beginnings. Don't you ever do that. Cause you don't understand the Dunamis that's within a person. It's miracles being born, baby. Yeah.
That was good. That was a really good one. First of all, my mother would have loved that song. We was big on gospel music. That's all I could listen to growing up. But, you know, giving it some fun like Kirk Franklin and Ty Tribbett and stuff like that back in the day. This is giving that. No, that was really good. I did. All right. Here's the truth that your homie won't tell you, but Kilo will. Crash out is most of the time it's irreversible. You could destroy your friendship with one text message, lose a job in the moment of a little bit of rage, or end up behind bars, or worse, over a stupid discussion, a heated discussion. And the saddest part is sometimes we crash out over temporary feelings. Like if you've ever watched one of those trials, I watch a lot of crime shows, like a lot of people don't even remember what the argument was about. And that's just the truth. It's so crazy how rage can take over and you won't even remember. We crash out over the smallest things and we confuse anger for strength, or we confuse silence for power, or we confuse destruction for release. I don't know. I still want to go to a rage room, but maybe it could be some type of release for some type of people. I don't know. But either way, after the smoke clears, we still have to sit with the aftermath. Every action has a response. And like Lauryn Hill said, consequence is no coincidence. Okay? So it might feel good for a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't know. But those consequences gonna last a lot longer than that, okay? And is that really worth it over road rage or a troll on social media? Like, and think about this. We live in a world where they expect us to fail, where Black emotion is dangerous, and we can't give them the satisfaction of watching a self-destruct. Like, your power is in control. Not silence, not suppression, not discipline. Your power is in control. Okay? So the next song that we have is called Raisin the Bar. It's by X83. We also heard his music. It was so dope. I really enjoyed that too. Look, we played nothing but the hits, baby. You know, by the next up. Hold on, calm down, give me a sec. All right, I guess I've said enough, so we're gonna go ahead and listen to that song.
Yo, Vanessa got the sauce. Get ready with a mic, look. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. No matter what happened, I always a talk. Compare me to them niggas they frauds. I've been in the field, I was going for yards. These niggas ain't none, these niggas is pawns. I came in the shit, I was feeding the stars. These niggas ain't nice, these niggas ain't stars. I'm chasing the game, I'm shooting for far. We raising the bar. No, you can't walk, I walk. No, you can't talk, I talk. We up in the score. No, we ain't doing the most. A shot of champagne, we taking a toast. Don't get confused by the power, I'm ghost. More like I'm Tommy and never been forced. Free all my niggas, especially bro. Back in my bag, one hoodie, no coat. That was the warm-up. And I'm coming stronger than ever. Op niggas better pack up a Beretta. My niggas coming 30 and better. Shoot first, we ain't asking no questions. Point guard got a different perception. Shooting guard got the same objective. Shoot first and never ask no questions. Small forward gotta use direction. Get low with a D, start pressing. Power forward might just up and lip him. Fuck around, had to send a rip him. No, you can't fuck with my 5. Hall of Fame. Niggas ain't nothing the same. Playing them games. Bro, they can't save you today. This is my war and you in my zone. Promise to mother that I make it home. If you ain't know that I'm setting the tone. Watch how a nigga take over the throne. I told you I was coming in strong. Didn't believe me, you thought I was wrong. To be honest, I was kinda torn. Like a bow, I came with a horn. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. No matter what happened, I always stood tall. Compare me to them niggas and frauds. I've been in the field, I was going for y'all. These niggas ain't none, these niggas is pawns. I came in the shell, was feeding the stars. These niggas ain't nice, these niggas ain't stars. I'm chasing the game, I'm shooting from far. We raising the bar. We raising the bar. We raising the bar. We raising up, we raising up, we raising up, we raising up, we raising the bar.
Okay. As you know, I was absolutely feeling that one. First of all, did y'all catch that You Broke Me First sample? It was beautiful. It was a very, very beautiful song. And I don't know much about drill. I feel like it was drill, but I feel like, so he just released this project right here. And he has, I think it's 4 songs. If you don't have time for 4 songs, and they're all like within 2 or 3 minutes. If you don't have like 15, 20 minutes to spare, get off this. Bye. Anybody else who has 15 or 20 minutes to spare, check out his new project. It's called 83.0 FM. He sent it to me on Apple Music, but I played it on Spotify, so it's no excuses for real, for real. All right. All right. I was about to say, oh, okay. Because it's fire. You know that was fire. And he kind of sounded, we're not going to compare him to no other artist. It was dope. Now, let's talk about solutions. Y'all keep asking about my finger. I know ain't nobody asked because it's not live, but I just feel like y'all keep asking. I don't want to explain myself because I was cooking. Just want to say that the food was busting, okay? So don't ask about it no one, okay? Everybody make mistakes. All right, so let's talk about solutions because this is not about shaming nobody. It's about reclaiming our emotions, okay? Manage those emotions even when you're mad. And we have to prevent that. This is about prevention, okay? So try building a routine. You could do check-ins in the morning. Apple offers so many things. They have like check-ins. I set mine to do twice a day in the morning and at night. And it checks in and asks me how I'm feeling, like what did I do? How did I feel today? You can get this set up for whatever time you want. I got one set up for about the time I usually get out of bed, and then the other one is set up for about like 8:30ish because I go to sleep kind of early, but I want to make sure I do it before I get too sleepy. You know what I'm saying? But it's very important to like document this because there could be patterns. Okay, so do like check-ins with yourself. Next, you want to make sure that you're moving your body around. A lot of people gonna say that that's not important, but it's very, 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 very important to keep your blood flowing, to keep your body moving, to keep those muscles active, release those endorphins. It's very important. Very important. So keep your body moving. Use your body to express yourself if you want to, like at least once a day, and then pick up from there. Okay? Whew. I'm running out of breath. I don't know why. The last thing for me is I don't like to go to sleep mad. Whatever it is that has been sitting on my chest is not about to sit there for too long. Either I'm going to write about it, I'm going to confront whatever the situation is, or I'm going to like find a way to express it. But you cannot go to sleep mad. You know what your body does when you sleep, and it's doing a lot of healing, growing, repairing. You don't want that negative energy involved in this. Okay? Let it go. Don't go to sleep with that. Talk about it, write about it, cry about it. Paintball. That wasn't what y'all thought it was. I don't know. But no, it's not being soft. This is not like a survival technique or anything, but I want you to know that you have to let it go. You have to let it go. Why are we trying to hold on to so many things for so long? Why? I don't know. That's y'all. I don't like to do that. So literally when I crash out, and I don't know, I can't speak for all fire signs or anything, but when I crash out, I usually feel pretty good right after that. Feel pretty good right after that. And it's like, I'm cool. I could literally be friends with the person I spazzed on. We go get drinks. I'm cool as long as I didn't hold on to it. And that's just me because a lot of people will hold on to it. And it's not right or wrong. Whatever you do is what you do. However, if you my friend and you holding on to it, you doing more than crashing out. Actually, that's what leads up to the crash out, honestly. But it's not about holding on or none of that. It's about holding each other accountable. So we have to stop clapping for destruction and start celebrating growth. We're grown as. Stop playing with yourself. Stop doing that to yourself. You look stupid. Okay, so if your homie wild and check him, don't just record it. Be like, hey, cut that shit out, bruh. Or if your homegirl is about to spaz out by her man and mess up somebody's car, look, those days are long gone for me. I'm not about to help nobody mess up nobody's car. Okay? We too old for that. Don't egg her on. Let her know we're too grown for that, sis. He's not even worth it. Okay? If your little cousin trying to pick a fight, fight him. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but don't let him go picking fights with strangers because these YNs different, man. These YNs, they picking fights with old people, and I don't like that. My generation, we don't get down like that. And to me, that's more than crashing out, because somebody gonna really give you what you're looking for. I don't know. Y'all might want to be a little bit more responsible when it comes to stupid shit like that. But anyway, I want us to create safe spaces to be able to be soft and vulnerable and say, look, let's talk about it. Okay. Especially for Black men. It's not black men. I like to add black in front of it. It's it's men's mental health month. Men's mental health month. So I gotta give y'all a shout out and let y'all know we appreciate y'all. We respect what y'all doing. Don't be crashing out, especially for the youth. Those YNs. Teach them something, unks, because y'all are unks now. I don't know. All right, so the next song, the last song actually that we're going to play is from Mr. Consistency himself. Y'all already know who I'm talking about. I don't even have to tell y'all, because like I said, he is like he knows when I record the episodes. He submits his song, some type of song, consistently. The earrings is against me. But yes, consistently. And this song, like I said, I play the music on Spotify just because it's linked with the app that I use to record. But this song he sent as a file. And I tried to look it up on Spotify and I could not find it. And I tried to look it up on Apple Music and I could not find it. So it's feeling like we got us a real exclusive song, y'all. I don't know. But I know it's going to be fire because, like I said, it's Mr. Consistency himself. And he's very, very, very hard working. So this song is called I Can Feel by none other than Carlito Black.
Yeah.
Okay?
Some of the realest stuff I ever wrote. Carlito Dreams. Free my brother Dreams. Free you, bro. B-boy world, man. World full of angels, but we embracing the demons. Progress for the youth, I'm just hoping one day I see it. A change in this war ain't no secret, I know we need it. I'm tired of seeing homicides and hearing mothers screaming. Straight bullet killed a child, tell me what's the reason. Let me guess you saw op, the kids you didn't see them. Now family and whole neighborhood is grieving. I'm just stating facts, I'm not perfect, I ain't preaching. Hard to know what's going on when you see it. Hard to know what's going on when you see it. We need to take action, figure out a plan now. Pick a man up and shoot many become a man down. Build not destroy, nothing here should be ran down. Hope to the hopeless, kids should have a chance now. Build not destroy, nothing here should be ran down. Hope to the hopeless, our kids should have a chance now. I can feel your pain, I can feel it, yeah, I can feel your pain. I know you wanna escape the pain that you feeling, just know that I can't relate. The pain that you feeling, I just wanna take away. I can feel your pain, yeah, I can feel your pain. I know you wanna escape the pain that you feeling, just know that I can't relate. The pain that you feeling, I just wanna take away. Mind bugging out, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Police killing people, lying, saying they was reaching. Suspended with no pay, but they allowed to keep their freedom. Some cops good, but the bad is all we seeing. Live in the name of it, how when I'm not sleeping. All these drugs got these kids living like they addicts. Leaning pills all of a sudden became a habit. Did 2 months, now they OD and it's tragic. Realize you got a future, live right and grab it. Don't let your demons sit and hold you captive. That like you think it's real is only a catfish. That like you think it's real is only a catfish. Realize you got a future, live right and grab it. Don't let your demons sit and hold you captive. That life you think it's real is only a catfish. That life you think it's real is only a catfish. I can feel your pain, yeah, I can feel your pain. I know you wanna escape the pain that you feeling, just know that I can't relate. The pain that you feeling, I just wanna take away. I can feel your pain, yeah, I can feel your pain. I know you wanna escape the pain that you feeling, just know that I can't relate. The pain that you feeling, I just wanna take away.
Yo, that was fire. Yes, I did. I did like that song. Absolutely. First of all, you would have thought that we planned that or something happened. What's going on with that? Because Let me bring the mic a little closer. Did it not seem like he was on point with the message today? If you didn't hear it running back, that's on you. But he was on point with the message today. For real. For real. And it's more than just pain. Like, please, just run it back one more time. Please. And then listen to this. Listen to what we've been talking about. I'm getting too excited to start hitting stuff I don't know. Okay. So, before I let you go, let me leave you with this. Like I always say, you're allowed to feel every single thing that you feel. Sometimes you can't control those feelings. They're not facts, but they're your feelings, and you're allowed those. Anger, sadness, hurt, all of that is valid. But the moment you let those feelings run your life or give away your future, you fail. I don't want to call you a failure, but you messed up big time because you were built for more than a reaction. I know you have a purpose. We all have a purpose. That was not your purpose, unless maybe you was sent here to teach everybody else a lesson. I don't know, or learn your lesson that way. I don't know, but breathe. It feels like I was holding my breath this whole episode. I kept running out of breath because I was like, why am I not breathing? Do that with me. Yes, yes, yes. I'm in therapy and I actually enjoyed breathing so much that I'm making it a thing. But yeah, breathe before you break. Think before you snap, and heal before you hurt yourself or somebody else. Okay? Because you're already very powerful. You know that. Now let's get you peaceful. I don't know why I'm this extra. Anyway, today we're canceling that crash out culture, right? Yes. We're rewriting what power looks like. We're choosing presence over pride, and peace over performance, and healing over the hype. For sure. For sure. Okay? So, if this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who needs it. And if you're still learning how to not crash out, that is okay too. Trust me. I'm giving y'all tips, but I'm not the perfect. Like I said, fire sign Sagittarius, it takes a while. I'm growing. I don't crash out like a lot of people, but I be crashing. So that's okay too. Like we always say, growth is not linear. All right. So this is Unruly Plug, and the most unruly thing you can do in the world full of chaos is be real with yourself and heal. All right. I'm your host, Kilo, and let me see. Stay calm. Stay grounded. Stay in control. And y'all already know. Stay unruly.